my role. With pleasure. So there, I saw something and I said, no, man. So I went after her. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest is the story. We happily married with 2 kids. She is the chairlady of 21st Century Women. This is a foundation she has put together to empower women spiritually, physically, and also helping them to achieve the best in business and also giving out to people out there. So I'm excited to have her on this program, and she's also ready. And I'm trusting that you guys will get to hear from one of our top-notch, great person. In fact, she's the first believer when it comes to this West Secret Mindset class. She believes and she always gives the moral support. And sometimes she says, you can do it no matter what. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to have my own wife, the chair lady of 21st Century Women, Mrs. Yetunde Olatunji. If you are there, you can actually unmute your mic and then let's get to hear from you, man. So take it up now. All right.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. It's nice to have you on this program. Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to be sure everybody can hear me. Good morning, everyone.
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
Loud and clear.
Good morning. We love you. Beautiful.
Beautiful morning to everybody. I'm so excited to be on this call this morning. I would like to firstly appreciate Mr. Afolabi Olatunji, the person of my husband, for sharing the floor with me this morning. I'm excited. I would like to say thank you. We want to appreciate you for what you're doing for the entire community and for the world at large. On a lighter note, your reward is in heaven. And I would also like to appreciate you for doing this live with me. I'd like to appreciate everybody on this call, male and female. I want to say God bless you, and I would like to say you're welcome. Okay, briefly, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Yetunde Olatunji. I'm a sociologist by discipline. I'm a mother of 2 amazing kids. I'm a businesswoman. Like, I love money, but I love to make it legitimately anyway. I'm a God lover. I'm a fitness enthusiast as well. I'm a go-getter, and I'd like to pursue my dreams at every point in time. Like my husband said, we met in the business summit, and that's it. Growing up wasn't easy. Yeah, let me just give you a brief foundation of myself. Growing up wasn't easy. I lost my dad at the age of 7, and growing up was tough. But that guided me to make some decision about my life, about who I want to be and what I want to become. And to the glory of God, God has been gracious and merciful, and life has been beautiful. Recently, a friend of mine was telling me, she said, Yetunde, your life is a testimony. I said, yes, it is. I give God all the glory. So the 21st Women Initiative was born out of the passion for other women, because this thing grieves me when I see other women thinking that there's some things that it's only men that should do it, and then women should just sit back and not do anything. I believe that we all are supposed to do our own part in making the world a better place. So the Women Initiative is to empower every woman and impact them to be a better version of themselves. Our slogan is consciously outclassing our peers. That is why the topic I'm taking this morning, conscious discipline, conscious self and its effects, is something I'm so passionate about. It's so practical to me. Before I even got to know what it means, I was already practicing it. Like I discovered that I was doing some things. So as I grew, I got to know, oh, this is what this thing is called. So this is what this thing is called. But I'm grateful to God that I got it right early. So I believe that it is my responsibility to teach other people the things that I know that made me get it right, so that they can also find themselves in the right path to achieving their goals and dreams. So this morning, I would like to take us through conscious discipline and the effect it has on being successful. What does it mean to be conscious? A lot of people use that word. Some people don't know what it means. Consciousness is derived from a Latin word that means to be aware or to know. You know what you're up to at every point in time. You are aware. So somebody will ask me, okay, how can I be aware? Or I'm already aware. You may think you are aware, but in the real sense of it, you are not aware. So a self-conscious person is someone who is aware of his or her emotions, his or her thoughts, and his or her feelings per time. Like, you know what's happening around you. You are conscious when you know what is happening in your environment, when you know what is going on in your own mind. Some people, they don't even know what's happening to them. They are not aware. They don't have the knowledge of what's happening in their environment, in their own life, in their own home, in their own business. You are in a business, you don't even know what's going on there. And then you want to be a leader, and then you want to make money from that business. Isn't that funny? So the state of being conscious is a state of awareness. You know what is happening per time. Now, if you really want to be aware, we have linked this to knowledge. It means that you have to get the knowledge involved in that thing which you want to be aware of. For instance, I say make a conscious effort to be successful in marriage. That means you have to be aware and know what it entails to be married and to stay married even before you enter into the marriage. You want to be successful in a particular business or in a particular craft, you need to know and be aware of all that it takes to have that kind of success in that thing that you have chosen. I would like to tell us this morning that the act of being conscious is one of the attributes of a disciplined person. If you say, I am disciplined, and you are not conscious, then you are joking. What does it mean to be disciplined? Discipline is an act of obeying rules, regulations, moral conduct that gives an end result. For instance, I want to have a slimmer body, or I want to be fit, or I want to be healthy. I need to go to the gym 7 a.m. in the morning or 7 p.m. Later in the day. I go at that time. It means I am disciplined. I want to achieve maybe a PhD in a particular discipline. I should study. I should do this. I should do that. I should go to class. I start doing those things. When you start doing them, they say, oh, Yetunde is a disciplined woman. You are disciplined when it is convenient and it's not convenient. You find yourself doing what you are supposed to do. That's what makes you disciplined. So if you say, I want to be self-disciplined, but you are not conscious of the things that you do, you are not aware, you don't have the right knowledge of what is happening, then how do you find yourself being a disciplined person? Now, there's a term called conscious discipline. Conscious discipline makes you aware of everything happening around you, your association, your friends, your business, your church, everything. And it helps you to know the consequence of your actions even before you take them. Because you would have sat down and evaluate and thought it through. Okay, this thing that I want to do, if I do it this way, if I do it that way, this is what I'm going to get. Truth is, there's a space for reality. You have plans, you have dreams, you have goals, you do what you're expected to do. And sometimes you don't get the 100% result. That is reality. But in the real sense, is it everybody that sits down to reflect and plan and get the knowledge and get to do all that they are meant to do to achieve the end result? So when you have this conscious discipline, you can decide what the end result of your actions will be. You understand? It's not as if it's consequences that you get. You don't get consequences because you are conscious. So it pays to be conscious than to get consequences, because sometimes the consequences you get are so grave. So I would like to implore us this morning on our path to achieving our dreams. Let us try to embrace consciousness, because if you get to live life by chance, let's say I wake up in the morning, I don't even know what to do. I don't know where to go. I just start doing it. You get to discover that before you know it, the day has ended. And then you look at it, what have I done today? Because it is not planned ahead. Like our coach told us, I think sometimes last week, that do not start today before it has already ended. Because you sat down before you wake up from your bed. You say, okay, before you get up from your bed, rather, how am I spending today? Okay, I'll go to the shop. I'll drop my children. I'll do this. I will do that. And then you find out that you are doing all those things just the way you have planned. You might run a little bit late behind schedule, but because you already have them highlighted, you know how your day is going to end. There's this saying that if you don't know where you're going, every other place will look like it. In fact, some people will ask you to follow them to where they are going because you don't even have a place to go. You do not even know where you're going to. So it is very essential that you have this conscious discipline. You have this consciousness at every point in time of what you want and where you're going to. Before we go ahead, I would like us to write these 3 questions down for me because it's very, very important. Please let me write down those questions. Question number 1, it says, who am I? I like you to write down, who are you? Like for me, I am Yetunde Olatunji. I am a mother and I am on a journey to be successful, impact fellow women and men. Do you understand? I know what I want. I want to be a successful mother. I want to be a successful wife. I tell people for my marriage, I don't have a plan B and I'm serious about it. It means that this marriage is going to work. So because I know that, it guides me on the things that I do. It guides my decision. It guides my action. I am a mother. I want to do this. I want to be fit. I want to do that. I have dreams and goals. That is who I am. Who have you become? Who are you? Please write it down. Number 1, who am I? Who have I become? Okay, I am a sociologist. I am a Christian. I'm a child of God. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a husband. I'm a managing director. I'm this and that. This is what I have become. Okay, I'm a business coach. I'm impacting, you just write down the things that you have become. Now, number 2 will be, what do you want to be? Or where do you want to be? It has to be a progressive thing. You don't want to stay in your comfort zone. Comfort zone is a dangerous zone. We all know that. It's a broke zone and it's a dangerous zone. So we want to keep moving. We want to keep getting better. Who do I want to be? All of this that I said, that I am this, I am that. I still want to do more. I still want to look at myself, maybe in the next 25 years, 30 years, and look at my children. Because of them, they will call me blessed. That, oh, this woman has been able to nurture good kids. Let's look at our children. They are well-rounded. Oh, he's a doctor. She's a lawyer. That is part of the things that I want to be. I want to be a successful mother. I want to be a successful wife. I want to be someone that has impacted thousands of women, showing them how to achieve their dreams and goals. That is who I want to be. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better daughter, a better wife, a better friend, a shoulder to rely on. Those are the things I want to be. Who do you want to be? Then the 3rd one is, how do I get there? How do you achieve them? Okay, because when you look at these 3 things that I asked us to write down, it still boils down to who you are right now and your goals and how do you want to get there. Now, writing down these 3 things, I need you to now start reflecting on it. Who I want to be, where I want to go to, who I have become. Is that what you want? Is that who you really want to be in life? Is that who you really want to be in life? I've had people tell me that, oh, I deserve this. I deserve that. I want to be this. I ask this question. In all sincerity, when you sit down on the corner of your room, when it is just you, those things that you say that you want and that you want to, that you deserve, do you deserve them in the real sense? A wise man said, life does not give you what it wants. Life doesn't give you what you need. It gives you what you deserve. When you sit down, you look, let's just think it through. Okay, I say I want to be married. Do I have a marriageable character? Do I go to places where I meet people? Have I worked on myself? And those things, ask yourself, do I really deserve these things that I want? So when you ask these questions and you sit down to reflect over them, it makes you more intentional about the choices that you make, about how you spend your day, about the places that you go to. People that know me know that you can't just come and call me and say, Yeti, let's go to a party. It's not done. Because I know what I want to do for this week. Why? Because I have goals. I have dreams. I have aspiration. My goal is to be connected with my children and my family. So when I start going everywhere with everybody, where do I get the time to do all the things that I want to do? So because I have those goals, I have my dreams, I have my aspirations, I have them written down, I walk in line with them. So this makes me conscious. I want to have a good body. I want to be healthy. I wake up very early in the morning. I set my kids for school. I drop them in school. From school runs, I go to the gym. From the gym, in my gym, they tell me, Yeti, you don't even gist with us. How do I gist now? I have a meeting to attend to after this one. I have some goods to deliver. I have to cook for my husband before I leave the house. And when I do that, I still have to go back and do this and do that. I have them lined up. I have my goals. I tell people life is not by accident. Life answers to principles. And those principles are not going to change because of anybody. If you do those principles that govern success in life, you find yourself being successful. But it's quite funny that people will just sleep and say, I wish I would just sleep and just wake up and I just find 1 million. Wow. I'll be like, wake up from your sleep and slumber, my people. This will not happen. Even people that are stealing, they strategize to steal. They plan to steal. They look at where do we enter from? How do we enter? What do we do that we don't get caught? So you just sleep and lazy around and you are not intentional about anything that you do. And you expect to be successful. Some people tell me, I stop them from telling me that, Yeti, you're lucky. Some will say, how do you do this thing? How do you go to the gym? You take your daughter for swimming? It's because I have them lined up. Before I start the day, I've even ended it. I've planned. So I'm intentional about everything I do. If you ask me to come and do a business for risk, I'm trying to break this into reality. That's why I'm trying to use personal examples. If you want to do a business, somebody calls you and say, come and join this business, come and do this business. You have not sat down to look at it that, does this business align with my dreams and goals? Does it align with my objective? Will it get me to where I want to go to? When you look at it properly, you say, yes, the kind of money I want to earn. If I put in effort into this business, yes, I will earn it. The kind of life I want to live. Now, I said something. Before I got married, I decided I was not going to do a paid job. One of my reasons was because I want to have time for my children and my family. It is something that I have known before I got married. By the grace of God, my marriage is going to be 5 years, and it has been blissful. Because I had known that way back. So when somebody comes and tell me, you are lucky, I say, please don't tell me that I'm lucky. I know I am blessed. God has blessed me. But I am conscious. I am intentional about the things that I do. I pay attention to the details of my life. So I need you to start reflecting, because when you start reflecting, it will make you more intentional. It will guide you on how to nurture your mind, which is your subconscious self. And my people, I would like to tell us this morning, I know we know these things, but I would like to remind us, life is more spiritual than it's physical. A lot of things that happen in our lives happens in the subconscious. It happens in our mind. It happens in the spiritual. The spirituality takes like 90% of our being, of our existence. So if you feel, no, I'm going to listen to jargons, I'm going to stay on the internet and watch some crazy videos. I'm going to go to parties. I'm going to flock around people that are not going anywhere. My brothers and sisters, it's going to affect your life. But when you know that these are my goals, these 3 questions, you look at them. If I keep going to Owambe Monday to Saturday, or every Saturday, and I keep buying Ashwebi, will I be able to save for investment? Will I be able to double my money? Will I be able to do this? Will I be able to do that? Will I be able to nurture my children? Will I be able to have time for my husband? Will I be able to pursue my business? Will I be able to do this and that? Do you get? When you know these things you want, you're intentional, and this will guide you in what you feed your subconscious self. Because our life is created in the spiritual. You get? So it makes you sit down and you work on your spiritual self more because you know what you want. For me now, this thing, there was a time I was at a stage of unconscious competence. But right now, I'm in a state of conscious competence, which is what I want to implore every one of us on this call to be. I want you to move from a state of unconscious incompetence to a state of conscious competence. The only way you can do that is aligning with these things. Write down these things. Who are you? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to be? How do you get there? How do you get there? Do you understand? What do you need to do to stay conscious? I like to tell you that you need to work on your personal development. I want to believe that for us to even be on this call, we have already taken both steps to work on ourselves. Like we are working on ourselves. We want to be better. I would implore you not to stop at this. I would implore you to stay connected to your source. Stay connected. Have a mentor. If you are going to a place, for instance, you are going to Yanokaja and you have never been to Yanokaja. If you know somebody that has been to Yanokaja and the person holds you by the hand and tells you, let's go to Yanokaja, do you know you'll get to Yanokaja fast than trying your best to get to Yanokaja by yourself? You might first find yourself in Agege, then you get back to Ikeja, then you get back to Aja, eventually you get back to Yanokaja in the night. But when you know somebody that is going to Yanokaja and you say, please, I am going to Yanokaja, can you please hold me by the hand and take me to Yanokaja? Please, if you're going from Ikeja to Yanokaja, in the next maybe 45 minutes, if there's no traffic, you're there. That is applicable to life. You want to be successful? You want to achieve your dreams and goals. And you tell me I don't need mentors. When some people say motivational teachers and speakers should please avoid me, I say, why are you joking with your life? You can't say this because they are already there. This is who are successful. So you need them to hold you by the hand and share the principles with you. So on our path, on our journey to self-consciousness and to achieve conscious discipline, we need to work on our personal development, acquire the right skills, work on yourself, work on your association, work on what you feed your mind, work on what you listen to, work on the people that you move around with. You see, people that are not going anywhere, you don't need them in your life. You don't need everybody. You need people that are in line with your dream. For the question is, do you yourself, do you know what you want? Do you know what you want? Like, I really know what I want. I remember before I got married, people would be telling my mommy, when is she going to get married? I tell my mommy, I know what I want to. When I see the man I'm looking for, I will tell you. It might not look like it when I see him, but I know what I was looking for. And when I found him, I was very sure that this is who I am.
I know you are loaded because we have to be mindful of time too.
On our personal development. I'm rounding up right now. So all I would like to tell us is that a little conscious effort here and there is all we need. A little conscious effort here and there. Okay, in achieving my dreams, let me just change it. Just add up a little effort here and there. Before you know it, you will have moved from a stage of incompetence to a competent stage. And I would like to leave us with this. We all have 24 hours in common. That is one thing that we all have in common. 24 hours. God has given it to everybody. How you choose to use it is left to you. So I would like to implore you at every point in time, stay conscious and stay connected to the source himself, that is God. Thank you for having me this morning. God bless you.
Awesome. In fact, I know you are loaded and I know this is what you do. Super celebrate you, super excited to have you on this program as our guest here today. Thank you for those nuggets.
I'm glad to be here too.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. And also super excited to have you as my wife. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got my notes. I got some of those things, especially those questions. Who am I? What do you want to be? And how do you get there? Ladies and gentlemen, this is our question. According to Robert Kiyosaki, he said, you ask question. Every time you ask question, he said, you get your mind to work. You get your mind to work. He said a question opens the mind. He said, when you conclude a statement, which is you have concluded that you're not going anywhere. You've concluded that success is not meant for you. He said, you have made a statement, meaning that a statement is a conclusion. Your mind is now closed. Question opens the mind. A statement, closes the mind. Ladies and gentlemen, when you ask question, you get to hear answer. That is how life works. The principle of life. Thank you for that wonderful topic. Conscious discipline, the conscious self and its effect. We super celebrate it as it relates to, self-discipline mastery. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what we've been talking about. Thank you, Mrs. Yetunde Olatunji, the chairlady of 21st Century Women. Thank you for what you do. I hope you're going to be around for us again. We're going to have you on this program because the people are excited. In fact, today on our live program for the very first time, we have some, I don't know how you did. We had about almost 20 people on this call here this morning. It's quite amazing. That was a nugget you shared, and I wrote it down. Getting the right skill set. Discipline is an act of obeying some set rules and moral discipline or moral conduct. Thank you. That was quite amazing. All right, guys, I think that is all from us. We are really way behind time. you know what we do here? We're going to have the video available any moment from now. So in the next couple of hours, so you're going to check on our group. If this is the first time you're getting to be part of this West Secret Mindset mentorship community or mentorship class, this is a class that is run. We run it every day, 9 a.m. West African time, Monday to Friday, whereby we have mentors, we have guys, we have nuggets which you give out. Look at how the topic is, West Secret Mindset mentorship community. How to build that resilience mindset, how to be able to be conscious of yourself, to move from the state of being unconsciously incompetent to conscious competence, how to help you to achieve and get the right nugget that will empower you to live the very best of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the link there. You can join our WhatsApp group and be part of this community where we reach out to ourselves, we encourage ourselves, we guide ourselves. We've had members share their personal experiences of what they have benefited from this program. And guys, what we are not stopping, because our goal is to be able to impact 5,000 lives from now and December 31st. And we have been doing this. To God be all the glory. We've had amazing results, amazing testimonies, people's personal experiences. Some people said, Afolabi, after my morning prayers, I just wait for this program to kick up every morning. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what we do on Thursday? Thursday is for who? Coach Dan. Our own in-house coach tomorrow is getting ready to take us on this particular series we started early this week, which is self-discipline mastery. As you can see, to be conscious and to ensure, because everything about being conscious to have the right mindset as regards the teaching by the chair lady of 21st Century Woman has to do about discipline. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot achieve any success without you being disciplined. Discipline is not just what we say, it is a foundation upon which every success is being built. Lack of that discipline, ladies and gentlemen, it leads to failure. So you don't want to fail. You want to get the best of your life. Nobody's going to push you to achieving greatness. Nobody is going to push you to achieving success. Just like a saying that said, when you motivated an idiot, less you have is a motivated idiot. So I believe that you are not an idiot. And I believe all the nuggets we're sharing right there this morning, ladies and gentlemen, can empower you to live the best of your life. So I will just round it up, Mrs. Yetunde Olatunji, the chair lady of 21st Century Woman. Thank you for being on our program. Thank you for being that special guest. Thank you for those nuggets. We celebrate and appreciate you. Just to call a very particular friend of mine here, which is the person of Coach Dan, to just share with us. And then we have a woman to just say something, and then we'll call it a day. All right?
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Falabi, for opportunity to share. Wow, Madam Yetunde, that was powerful. That was powerful. Of course, I wasn't expecting anything less. I wasn't expecting less. Those nuggets were powerful nuggets. Please, please, please. We want to have more of that from you again. All right. And to everyone that is on this call this morning, I want to say good morning. And I hope we enjoyed ourselves. So please let the video to be out. It's something we want to listen to over and over and over again. All right. Thank you very much and God bless you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Just to round it up, let's get maximized where just also share from our own women perspective or understanding of today's topic. All right. Let's get that.
Wow. I wasn't
all the way from United
less,
Kingdom.
If you've seen, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't expecting less. So even I wrote on the comment that is the reason it's good to marry a like-minded person. So I wasn't expecting less from your wife, Mr. Falabi. It was really awesome. It was awesome. My beloved Yetunde, continue with that you have been doing, and even I know the Lord will give you more grace to be more inspirational in everything you do. That was awesomely wonderful, my sister. Wonderful. Wow. I think we need a part 2 and part 3, because I chose not to miss the section because I wanted to ask your husband, say, when is she coming up?
All right.
God bless.
Wow,
God bless.
Thank you.
Have a fantastic day, everyone.
All right, to all our beautiful community, from all of us here at West Secret Mindset community, we want to say much love. All right, much love. We love you. Keep connected to this program Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. West African time. So whatever you're doing, dial in, join our WhatsApp community, and then you get to learn more. So guys, thank you. God bless you. We see you at the top. Bottom is way overcrowded. Remember, don't just count the day, always make the day count. All right, bye for now.
Bye. Have a lovely day.
Bye.